My name is Dennis Gile. I'm with the Dennis Gile Quarterback Academy. Um, so I met Mike through Ryan Kelly, a kid that I've trained for the last 7 or 8 years, who was the quarterback at Vashta High School, who now is going to Arizona State, who was at one time ranked the #1 quarterback in the country by ESPN. And Ryan had told me about this virtual reality training he was doing with these headsets that was helping him get mental reps over and over and over again without taking hits. And I think that if you could accomplish that and get that out to people to where a kid can get numerous reps mentally without ever taking hits physically, I think that you're winning because the mental part of the game has become so important nowadays because athletes are so good at every position. You just really need that edge. It's like playing, it's like chess. It's like the chess match on steroids. You really have to be able to outthink your opponent. Um, my son was fortunate enough to have the virtual reality through VR sports training come to his practice this year and film the practices. And what Jordan was able to do is he was able to come home and re-watch these plays on this virtual reality screen and watch what the defense was doing and really being able to see, did I go through my progression right, or hey, did I make the right read, or hey, should I went to the left instead of the right, or hey, what was they doing, were they shifting, were they in cover 2, were they in cover 3, and get that over and over and over and over and over again. And he was able to lead his team to the national championships, where they ended up finishing third in the country, which is a great accomplishment. And through that, he won the Heisman Trophy for youth sixth graders, which was pretty cool for our family. But a really good boost for him um, to be able to take that confidence into next year. And I think a lot of that had to do with really being able to read the defense and kind of establish like, hey, this is what they're in, and I know that I'm going to go to this read really quick. For me, Mike does a lot of my stuff with my quarterbacks, and I can really go back and I can watch their mechanics, but I can also see where the ball's going at the same time. So that helps also. But I think really the biggest thing with VR sports is that you're really able to go back and caption that picture. The brain likes to chunk information, but how quick can you chunk that information? What I mean by that is how are you able to see the entire field and not just piece by piece? And I think this app and this virtual reality piece of equipment can help you tremendously because you are able to establish that picture in your head over and over and over again. So when you see a too high safety look and you see guys rotating inside of it, you kind of know where to go with the football, and that can relate to any type of offense there is in the country. So for me, I'm a firm believer. I'm a firm believer in this. I think it works tremendously. I watched it work, and it came to fruition with my son this year and what he did. And if it can work for a sixth grader, it can work for anyone. And so, to me, it's not very expensive. It's something that you should really try to get your hands on, and it can work for any position because you can see the different nuances from every single position, whether it's you're playing safety and you're watching the quarterback, or if you're the quarterback and you're watching the safety and everything in between. It really helps you chunk that information and process that information really fast so that when you get into the game, it slows down.